Pac Man? That little yellow circle racing through a maze, eating pellets, chasing points, dodging ghosts. It turns out Pac Man isn't all of us, especially high achieving women who've been sprinting through life trying to keep it all together. We think we're winning, but what if we're just surviving? That's why I created Pause for Purpose. It's a blueprint that has 5 stages. Inspired by Pac Man, stick with me on this to help you move from performance to purpose, one decision at a time. So let me break this down. In stage 1, it's when you're winning. The hustle looks like success. At first, you're chasing achievements, you're gaining pellet after pellet, you've got the degrees, you've got the job, you've got the image, you're performing at a high level, checking every box while carrying the weight of being the strong one. But underneath it all, you're running on pressure, people pleasing, and perfectionism. You're moving fast, but you're not fully present. This is called high functioning survival. And that's when you move to stage 2. Eventually, the ghosts appear, and it's not subtle. Your work becomes unmanageable. You get a terrible new boss. Your child starts having challenges at school. You go through a breakup, or you lose someone that you love, or maybe it all happens at once. You try to keep it all together, but your nervous system is overwhelmed. The thoughts you've pushed down, well, they won't be quiet anymore. The emotions you've buried, they're spilling over. And your body, it's sounding every alarm. Tight chest, racing mind, chronic fatigue. This is where many women feel like they're unraveling. But it's also the moment truth starts to rise. Your body is saying, you can't keep living like this. And that's when you move to stage 3, which is a choice. This is a pivotal moment. So you, Pac Man, slow down and you arrive at a fork in the road. One path is familiar. You reach for what's worked before, hustling harder, pushing through, numbing out. You say, I just need to get through this week. I just need to get through this quarter. But the cost is getting higher. The other path is unfamiliar, but it's powerful. Your pause, your breath, you start asking, where is my nervous system right now? What does regulation look like for me? That choice to pause, that's where your power begins to return. And it doesn't fix everything overnight, but it gives you enough space to stop running so you can finally turn and face those ghosts. And that's when you move to stage 4. And this is where transformation begins. Pac Man turns around. You begin to build a relationship with your thoughts and your emotions and sensations in your body, not as a threat, but as part of you that's been trying to protect you all along. You're no longer bracing, you're listening, you're no longer reacting, you're choosing, you're moving, not from fear, but from self-leadership. This is the beginning of a new way to live. And that's when you move to your last phase. Now in Pac Man, it looks violent because he looks like he's eating the ghost. But this is you actually accepting and integrating all of who you are, and accepting and honoring your worth. Your head, your heart, and your body begin to work together. You do not need to prove anything. You lead from a place of alignment, not adrenaline. And this is what it's meant to embody purpose. And that's what we practice and Pause for Purpose. If any part of this journey sounds like your life, if you're carrying success but feeling tired, disconnected, or stuck, I want you to know you're not broken, you've just been in survival. The Pause for Purpose blueprint gives you a step-by-step map to move from high-functioning autopilot to grounded, embodied leadership, with tools tailored to your nervous system, your survival strategies, and the version of you that's finally ready to come home to yourself. And you don't have to do it alone. This is a guided journey with support, structure, and soul.